Hello, happy Monday, everybody. I know it's been a long time. I am now in my new state, which I'm not going to share because I'm thinking of doing a giveaway, but that'll be in a few weeks. Anyway, I have a couple of the babies out. Miss Serenity wants to say hi to her mommy. She was such a good travel companion, and I took Miss Abigail out today so that her daddy can see her. And then over here I have Saffron and Sapphira. I just did all their hair, ladies. They were a little, disheveled from the journey. Serenity, Saffron, and Sapphira were on a road trip, and they got to stay in a hotel in Oklahoma. They were very excited about that, but they're a little too young to be jumping on beds, so they were very well behaved. Anyway, I just wanted to do a very quick update, hopefully quick, maybe go get a tea or some water just in case I ramble, but I will do my best to do a quick update. And I also want to do... I don't really want to call it a kit review because I'm sure y'all have seen this numerous times. I am way behind on videos and will still be for a little while, ladies. I think last week I watched like 4 or 5 videos. I really just have not had the time with the move and everything. But I did get my Levi kit. And he arrived here. And I'm trying not to say where I live because I want to do a giveaway. But I just opened him the other day. He was sitting here waiting for me. Really, really sweet face. Really sweet little face. And Bonnie Brown is amazing. I just love how her kits have like a skeletal structure. Anyway, he is super sweet. But we made it. Let me give you a brief rundown on what's going on. My mom and I drove back. The moving company, they were wonderful. We had a great team. It was a father and his son, 2 sons, and one other team member who was very good friends for many years with the father of the trio. So they worked very, very well together. Very, very neat and tidy and meticulous. Very, great communication. So I was very happy that went smoothly. Oh, look at you, little nugget. Can you all see? He curls up like he's in a womb. Bless him. Oh, he'll be fun to paint. So anyway, that went really well, ladies. And they packed on Wednesday, loaded on Thursday, and they were out by just after 3, I think it was. So my mom and I hit the road shortly thereafter, and I drove for just a few hours. I was exhausted and was like falling asleep at the wheel, which is never good. So we pulled over in Oklahoma and stayed the night. Look, oh, turn so we can see your sweet face. And, excuse me, ladies. And then we finished our journey the next day. I was going to be taking my mom home last Monday. But my husband, I had found a house I wanted him to look at for us to rent. And he went and looked at it. I believe it was Thursday or Friday. And so he had texted me several photos, and I was really liking what I was seeing. So I had phoned the realtor, because it's a realtor that's renting it out for the owners, and asked if I could see it on the weekend. But she was not available till... I didn't hear from her till Sunday, I think, and she was not available till Monday. So she was out of town. And so Monday at 4:30 was the soonest she could show it. So my mom and I decided to stay Monday. So then I set up a bunch of house appointments, and we went around, my mom and I. And then there was one I had my husband meet us at because it was near his work. So we narrowed it down to that one and then the one I was going to see at 4:30. And they both had a lot of pros. And they both had a couple things that if that was over here, that'd be fabulous kind of thing. But the couple pros that the other house had were not worth the additional rent. It was nearly $300 more a month, and those were not worth that to me. Now, I think I had shared with y'all that we had looked at this townhouse community, and we did get accepted, and I got an email with a map of the community, and then that she had circled the couple that were available in February. And then I messaged her back asking, are any of them near a garage? Because we wanted a garage. And she sent back yes. And then I called her, we were talking, and I said something about storing stuff. She's like, oh, no, you can't use the garage for storage. The storage can only be used for vehicles. Well, we have lawn equipment and other stuff that we were going to keep in the garage because while we're renting here, we don't want to get rid of that stuff because at some point we'll be homeowners again. And so, and that's not stuff you can keep inside of a place. You can't keep, even if you don't have gas in the lawnmower. I don't want it in my house, ladies. So I had to take them off the list. And so we narrowed it down to the 2 houses and filled out the applications for both. And we were actually accepted for both houses. The one gentleman, the one by my husband's work, he's like, no, I don't accept just the first. I don't offer the house to the first application. I will take applications and I offer it to the first person. The first person I offer it to is the person I want to rent it. And bless him, he offered it to us. But again, I couldn't justify the extra money. But both houses, well, I'll just, I guess, highlight the one we're going to be staying in. It has a 1-car garage, and it has, it's a very charming older house. It has some really fun things. It has some stained glass in the foyer, in the front door, and then in the window in the foyer. It has a little phone nook in the hallway back in the day where they had a little nook for the phone and a little shelf for your phone book. Really cute. It has a coal chute. Well, it's boarded up, but not boarded up. It's sealed off, but there's a little coal chute door. It's really fun. Not that that'll be utilized at all, but it does have 2 bedrooms, which we had 3 bedrooms at our house in Texas, but, you know, I was using 2 for the babies, 1 for my photo shoot room and 1 for my nursery/studio. But here, what I'm going to do, and that was the other house had 3 bedrooms, and I could have done the similar setup, but this house has a full basement, and it actually has, they don't classify it as a bedroom because the window is too high, so you really technically couldn't get out in an emergency. But it's big enough to be my nursery and possibly my photo shoot. That was what I was going to do, but today she was so kind. She met me over there today and let me measure all the rooms. And it's a big room. It's like 15 by 7, I think. So it's narrow. But I didn't realize the one wall I was thinking of putting my photo shoot stand in the corner of. There's actually a closet there, ladies. It's deep and it has 2 bars. I'm so excited. Though they are parallel with one another, so I'm going to have to put my drop-down bar, I think, on the back one. But I'm over the moon that it has a closet because I hadn't noticed it the other day. Anyway, the room outside of it is a really long room, and it has a built-in counter with drawers. And so I'm going to put my table sticking out from that. And it has 3 overhead, these like spotlight things, track lighting, I think. But they're, anyway, I'm going to change the bulbs to op bulbs and shine them down on my table. So that'll be fabulous. But that room is very long as well, and even longer than the other one. So I think I'm going to put my photo shoot area out there. We'll see, ladies. I'm going to have fun setting it all up. But anyway, so at least I have the dimensions of the room now, so I'm really, really happy about that. So the transition is going very smoothly, praise God. I thank you, all you ladies who have been my prayer partners on this, everybody who has sent me messages and just been so supportive. I greatly appreciate it. I know I haven't been around as much, and I still won't be for several more weeks. But I am praying I can get back to painting soon. I am knee-deep, ladies, in paperwork right now. I'm taking a break. I'm being naughty. It is, what time is it? It's just after 4. I'm working on 401k and insurance. I've called several companies to get auto insurance, and now I have to get renter's insurance. So, you know, all that stuff that comes with moving. I have all the information. I called the DMV, and here you do the let me remember. Oh, I get the sticker from the DMV, but the license plates is a whole different place. I've always gone, all my life, you've gotten them in one place. So I thought that was interesting. So I'll have to take care of those soon. But that'll happen after we move. But I just wanted the information, like the costs and the hours that they're open and whatever. So I've gotten that written down. And, you know, I'm just trying to get all the paperwork done. And if I can do it in the next couple days, which I'm really praying I can, ladies, I would like to try to start painting a baby here. We have a second bedroom here, which is basically a pile of empty boxes from the stuff my husband brought, and then my painting supplies and my Trader Joe's shop, ladies, and a few other things. But I do have my table with me. I brought an oven, and we're on the second floor. There's a balcony. I didn't check. I don't think there's electricity out there, but there is certainly, I can run an extension cord to bake out there. And that's the other thing, the house, on the patio, there is electricity, and I can just set my oven out there on a little table, so I'm happy about that. And I'm thrilled because it's 2 stories. I've lived in a ranch since we've been married. When we first got married, we were in an apartment that was on the second floor, but as a nanny, ladies, I used to walk like 10, 20 miles a day and climb stairs and all kinds of stuff, and my body is missing this activity. So I'm happy that my workspace is in the basement, and I'll have to bake upstairs, so I'll be running up and down a lot. It does hurt a little bit with my arthritis in my knees, but I think using the joints is the best. Plus, ladies, it is kitty corner from this huge, beautiful park that looks like it has some amazing walking trails. So I'm really excited about that. So hopefully I can get to painting later this week. I have several people, and again, if you watch my channel, because I've had some messages through my website, some through YouTube, and some through my Facebook page. So if you're watching, I do thank you. I do not do customs, as I've explained. I think people are seeing my future babies, which is my kit list on my website, and then I get messages about specific babies. Can you do me a custom of this? No, I don't do customs, but what I've told them is when I get to painting that kit, if you're interested, message me and we will work something out. So that is what I do, ladies. So I'm not exactly sure whom I will be working on next. I think I have like 4 or 5 kits that I brought with me. And now I have Levi here. And I also have, because I spent enough at McPherson's, I got a free kit, Alba Awake, but I think I already got her. She was also a freebie I received from them another time, I believe. It is Alba, definitely, but I can't remember if she's awake or asleep. And let's look at Levi's COA. He is number 461 out of 1995. Great year. Anyway, ladies, I do hope everybody's doing well, and I am looking forward to creating a new rhythm, ladies. It's going to be probably several weeks because I do have to unpack and set everything up, but I'm so blessed because the house has been professionally painted, the carpets have been professionally shampooed, and has been professionally cleaned. Oh, joy bubble. I did go today and I set some boxes of baking soda around, like in the fridge and the freezer, and some essential oil smell good things. I like my house to smell like me. Anyway, you walk in and it's just home. So I have to make that happen. So anyway, ladies, I am just super, super excited about this house, and God has been so good. And we are blessed beyond measure that this is all working out and all falling into place. Please continue to pray that everything flows as smoothly as it has been. Anyway, ladies, I am just super, super excited about everything. And getting, I feel like I'm in limbo right now because I'm between houses. And but things will start settling soon once we get everything set up and unpacked and organized. And I will be, if I set up my workstation the way I'm visualizing it, which I hope it works out, I'm just worried about the side path, but anyway, I might be able to do some painting videos, because at the house in Texas, y'all remember I had my work table when I was sitting at my work table, the daybed was to my left, and then there was also a bookcase, and then to my right I had my organization area with my cubbies and stuff. And so I was kind of wedged in there, and I had my chair, and if I had the tripod next to my chair, I could never position it right. So the couple of painting videos I did do, I had to have my camera precariously placed. I have a tiny little tripod, but it was very precarious, and I had to be very careful I didn't bump it. But I'm looking forward to, if I can set up this room how I visualize it. the built-in counter, I will have my table sticking out at the bottom, so it'll basically be an L. So my table will be open on the other side, so I would be able to set up my tripod and maybe do some painting videos. So that would be a lot of fun. So I'm excited about that. Anyway, I think I've rambled on long enough, ladies. I do hope everybody's having a very, very blessed week. It is the beginning of a new week. I can't believe February is halfway over. Well, tomorrow it'll be halfway over. It's a short month, everybody. Happy birthday to anybody with a February birthday. My brother just had his. Did I say that already? When I took my mom home, I stayed. My brother's birthday was, we left on Tuesday, and then got there Tuesday evening, and then Wednesday was my brother's birthday. So I mentioned my Trader Joe's shop. I had to stock up, ladies. My closest Trader Joe's is almost 200 miles away. Oh, I don't know when I'll get there. So I stocked up at Trader Joe's. So we ran some errands on Wednesday and had my brother's birthday dinner Wednesday, and then Thursday morning after breakfast I hit the road and came back here. So it's been a lot of driving and I'm exhausted from it all. I find myself some days just like sitting here, like earlier I was reading paperwork and I could barely keep my eyes open. It's so dizzying. If anybody has read through insurance paperwork, it's important, but it's boring. And I'm somebody who I won't fill out the form till I read the entire packet that it came with because I don't want to miss something. And so anyway, and every company has different things you can take advantage of and different forms to fill out. So I am in the throes of that, ladies, and also with the 401k and other insurance stuff. So I do hope everybody's having a very blessed day, and I do look forward to, I will never catch up on videos, I can promise y'all that. It won't happen. I thought I could do it after the doll show, and it just doesn't happen. As I said, I'm watching videos here and there as I can. I was hoping to watch a few today, but it's been a bit crazy. So I'm hoping in the next day or two, for sure if I get to painting, I will for sure put some videos on while I paint. I want to get back to Jen's story. If y'all are listening to her story, it's so lovely and very fascinating. I love people's journeys. They amaze me. So I'm not very far in, but my plan is when I get to painting, I'm just gonna go to her channel and just back to back listen, and it'll be like reading a book. I might even start over, Anyway, we'll see. So anyway, ladies, that's what's going on here, and I hope everybody is doing fabulous, and I will continue to keep y'all updated. And thank you again for your support, and welcome to all my new subscribers, and thank you for sticking around to all my old subscribers. If I could hug y'all, you know I would. I'm a huge hugger. I love to give hugs, which is so funny because I'm such a what's the word? I'm an introvert, but I still love to give hugs. It just seems like that would not go hand in hand, but it does for me for some reason. So anyway, I'm hugging all y'all's necks right through the phone, or through the phone. This isn't even a phone, through the video camera. But anyway, ladies, I do appreciate each and every one of you. And again, thank you to everybody who has messaged me or texted me or reached out to me in any way. It is greatly appreciated, and I do even more so appreciate the fact that you're so patient with my responding, because some emails have been sitting sometimes for a week or more. I think at this moment, unless somebody emailed me today, but at this moment, as of last night, I was caught up on emails, ladies, so I was very happy about that. So anyway, everybody, have an absolutely blessed week. And just enjoy life, ladies, and remember to find the joy in everything. I know it's not always easy, but it is the best thing. All right, ladies, hugs from us, blessings and love from us here at Kimberly's Cocoon. Kimberly's Cocoon in transit. All right, everybody, bye-bye. Oh, Serenity wants to wave to her mommy. Bye, mommy. Bye, everybody.